Hello everybody and welcome back. This is my 8th week and I am just doing a little update. I am suffering still. The nausea is still quite intense, all day type thing. I haven't gotten to the point where I'm throwing up. Although when brushing my teeth, if I brush my tongue too hard, like I have to be really, really gentle, otherwise I get like these gut wrenching, like dry heaves, and I feel like I could throw up, so like it scares me because I really don't like to throw up. But heartburn is also very much a thing. I can't have pizza. I can't have Arby's sauce. I love Arby's sauce. I can't have that. Sometimes even cheese will give me heartburn, apparently. So that's fun. Tums and milk. I'm drinking a lot more milk these days. Having more like vivid dreams about stuff, and it's been really hot out actually for the past couple of days. So, like with my blood temperature already being like more than normal, I'm like really uncomfortable. So, and I noticed that I have to drink like more fluids because I normally get up like 3 times a night to go pee, and there was one day where I got up only once, and I had a headache before I went to bed that night, and I had a headache when I woke up the next day. So dehydration is also not a good thing. So I'm really having to take care of myself by drinking more fluids and having more sporadic meals. Sometimes I can have enough small meals where I can feel a little bit better or not really notice the nausea too much, but it's not something that happens as much as I would like. So there's that. There's also round ligament pain. So there's a lot of round ligament pain, so it's like the stretching of the uterus, and that's not fun. I'm also experiencing like this really odd feeling like in my stomach, and I think it's like my organs starting to ascend to be shifted up into my rib cage, but it's still kind of early. But I think the app that I'm using said that my uterus is about the size of an orange this week. So yeah, either that or there's just too much pressure from when I have to have a bowel movement, which is also fun. With my first child, I ended up pushing him out in 6 minutes because after pushing for a minute, my doctor opted for a vacuum. So I was trying as hard as I could to get him out so that the doctor wasn't pulling too hard on him. And I pushed him out in 6 minutes, so I ended up getting hemorrhoids from that. And now that I'm kind of constipated, but I'm still able to poop, I think that I might be pushing a little too hard because I think that my hemorrhoids are starting to act up. So the adventures continue. I feel really nauseous still. It's like I'm on a merry-go-round and I can't get off. It's uncomfortable. My boyfriend got me some motion sickness pills. They're just like capsules of ginger, and they're supposed to help. I took one a few, like maybe a half hour ago, and I'm still quite nauseous. So I'm trying to lay down because I don't know. I think I should probably eat something. Maybe that would help. But at the same time I'm so nauseous, it's like hard to like make something to eat because I'm so nauseous, and I just feel so emotional about not being able to do anything about it. Like, even if I do get something, it's not like a guarantee that it's gonna go away. And I'm tired all the time. Just trying to do my best to just stick it out or stay in there and keep going. Between being like super tired, not wanting to like stand up, and then also feeling sick. It's fun, and then like my insecurities are coming in, like, oh, what good am I if I'm just like not wanting to do anything all the time and feeling bad, and it's a little challenging, but it's all for good reason, and I'm sure I'll look back on this moment and be like, well, it was all worth it. It's just like in between now and then, it's like a lot of time, a lot of uncomfortableness, a lot of wanting to do stuff that I can't do, and not being able to do anything about how I feel. And I have to get comfortable with this limbo of uncertainty and uncomfortability, and just try to make the best out of it. So here's to 8 weeks. Baby's the size of a raspberry now. Looks like a baby now, for real. And we still haven't told anybody. My boyfriend's mom, I think she got back from Australia last night, and I'm insecure about like a lot of things. Like, I haven't been around the family, and I feel like they think I'm mad at them, or I think that they're mad at me, and there's always like this dynamic of like, whenever a woman comes into a man's life, she like takes away the guy from his family, and I don't want them to hate me, and so just like a lot of emotions and insecurities, and I am fighting back my emotions a lot of the time. I'll feel like a wave of like deep sadness, and I'll want to cry so bad, but I'll stop myself from crying, and I just want to cry so bad, and another time, like, no, but like, it's a lot of times it's mostly like about crying and stuff. Like, my son is starting band, and we're listening to the Mortal Kombat theme song on the way to school, and I was like, Mason, when you get older and you're really good at doing percussion and stuff, you could play this. And I like choked up, and I was like gonna cry. Like, I thought that would be really cool. He's like not about that life. Like, he's resilient, or not resilient, he's reluctant to be in band because he didn't want to do band, and he didn't want to do choir, but he definitely doesn't want to do choir, so he's kind of stuck with band. So he was really upset. And I think that he is going to end up liking doing this. And like, when I said that, like when I told him about like being able to do that Mortal Kombat theme song, I was like, I could almost see it happening. So I was like all choked up. I don't know why. But yeah, there's a lot of those moments where I just feel overwhelmed with emotion, and I just want to cry, and sometimes I can like stop myself, and sometimes it hurts my feelings that I stop myself, like, because I know that I'd feel better if I did just cry about all the things that I'm emotional about, but for some reason I just don't want to. It makes me feel weak, I guess, which is different, because before I used to be a crybaby about everything, and it's like my heart has started to harden over these years, and I think with this pregnancy it's showing me like sometimes it's okay to be vulnerable. but I'm still fighting it, I think. So, alright, well, I'm gonna go and cry and try to eat something, maybe take a nap, and I'll see you in the next one for 9 weeks.